Yep.
So I come home and I start to hear hints of who Ryan Upchurch is. I'm kind of hearing the name, but then I get a job, and next thing I know, I'm driving around and I'm seeing RATC on the back of trucks, and I'm like, RATC, like, I keep seeing this, so I know it's familiar, but what is this? So I Google RATC and then see the origins of it. Hey, brother, we'll get
News and more. I am your host, BMILLI. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get into the show.
man. What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's good?
Hey, brother, we'll give it a little bit and let some people get in here. I see we already got 7 popping up on my end. I don't know. Did you share the link out? Did you?
No,
I
I
didn't
need
know
to
if you
share it.
cross streamed it or not. If you want to, you can. If not, that's cool too, brother. It's up to you.
I probably should, shouldn't I?
If you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, people will tune in to you, you know what I'm saying? But I just didn't know
No.
if you felt comfortable doing that. I didn't want to put the pressure on you.
Yeah, yeah. We'll be all right. They'll come over here. I shared it out.
Oh yeah, that's
Be
good
all right.
then. Well shit, we'll go ahead and get into it then, man, and they can catch up if they ain't in here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason to hesitate.
Right.
Uh Tonight is the first episode of the Deep Dive podcast where I just really am getting into topics that I'm interested in, and music is obviously one of those main topics. And today we're getting into Ryan Upchurch impact on culture and music. And he's had a ton of impact on both. But this is a rap, religion, and world news podcast. Well, guess what? Ryan Upchurch isn't just a country rapper. Whenever it comes to rap, he's obviously um killing shit with that, but he has hit every genre pretty much that you can think of. And when it comes to religion, I heard him say something that warmed my heart, and he said, I used to not believe in shit, but once I saw America in front of my eyes, now I do believe in a higher power. So he fits into the religion part. World news, of course, the man has been in the world news. He's been in the news for good and he's been in the news for negative. You know what I mean? But we're going to get into all that today. But nobody better to speak about that than the one and only Dagburn, Johnny Gobble, who every time I tune into a live, Johnny, and you're playing Upchurch, you're playing a song I've never heard.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, he's got a huge catalog, and it's crazy that for people to act like that he ain't touched this lane in a great way, a very great way. So
Bro,
we'll get
one
into
thing
it.
that I noticed, you know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? You know my history with Upchurch. You know why I first kind of went at Upchurch, and it was really riding with a friend, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
if you got an issue with my homie, you got an issue with me type of thing. And so I'll take responsibility for it, but I went that route because I felt like I didn't have any other route to take. You know what I mean?
right. Yeah,
What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear everything okay?
yeah, yeah,
And but I'll be 100% honest with you. Going back and looking over the years of Ryan Upchurch, I understand now why friends like mine that at the time Shaka Hustle Man were so, I won't say infatuated, but were such big fans. And it's why,
yeah,
like, whenever I was going fishing with Shaka or he's working on his truck, he was listening to Ryan Upchurch.
for
And
sure.
as I go back and do my research, because I went to prison in 2015, right around the time that Ryan was taken off.
Yep.
So I come home and I start to hear hints of who Ryan Upchurch is. I'm kind of hearing the name, but then I get a job, and next thing I know, I'm driving around and I'm seeing RATC on the back of trucks, and I'm like, RATC, like, I keep seeing this, so I know it's familiar, but what is this? So I Google RATC and then see the origins of it, and I'm like, damn, this guy's really like got this kind of an impact.
Family,
That
bro. Like his impact, like family impact, bro. Like it's like a big old family is exactly what it is. It's better explain it. They call it a cult, but a lot of
they
those
even called it
people.
gay. It has been labeled as a gang, correct?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it has, and
Not by Ryan or any of the members, but by law enforcement.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I think it like they was even he was on a list or something. His name was on a list. He heard at one point for CreekSquad being like a gang and gang related. Yeah,
I mean, and I mean, as far as I saw, like, he had a whole lot of support, and yes, he can hit that button and have a whole lot of people on your ass real quick, and that's what makes them afraid. They just saw the power he had. It wasn't the
yeah,
fact that it's a cult or a gang. They just don't like it anytime that somebody has influence.
yeah, yeah,
And he was starting to garner and still has a whole lot of influence. And unfortunately, I found out the hard way with that. You know what I mean? You
yeah,
said
yeah.
that man's name the wrong way,
I
and
did too, bro. I did too,
man,
bro. If it wasn't for Ryan, I wouldn't even have a platform, bro. I give that all to Ryan, because
hey,
he's the
and
one that
I
gave me the
love to hear
platform.
you say that because, bro, as I go through YouTube, I see most country rap outlets wouldn't have a platform if it wasn't for Ryan.
Without a doubt.
And as
Uh,
I got into doing a
How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Hey, I just want to say before everybody starts messaging BMILLI and Dagburn, I've had BMILLI and JC Fresh's permission to restream their podcast anytime. So Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation.
Podcast, which was based around country rap, I quickly found out like, hey, bro, you can't do this without talking about Ryan Upchurch quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly right.
I want to
He's
ask you a question about a new narrative that I seem to see going around, and that's that Ryan's not countries or something. And Ryan was born in 1991, for those that don't know, on Pond Creek Road, in a place that they were renting from a guy named Paddlefoot. And how is this guy not country?
exactly, bro.
Will y'all explain
Exactly.
that to me?
Paddlefoot.
They were
I was
renting the
actually,
spot from a guy named Paddlefoot, and y'all tell me that Ryan Upchurch isn't country. Come on now.
bro. Yeah, it's crazy. These people try to push that narrative. It's just because they're not. They're portraying their insecurities onto Ryan is exactly what they're doing because they're the ones that's not country. They're jealous of Ryan being country and not giving a fuck. That's one thing that Ryan has showed a lot of people, and that it's good to just say fuck it, bro. I love who you are. It's about family, tradition, all that shit with Ryan, and that's what country's about.
I mean, look at the picture that I made for this damn podcast, brother. Like,
Yeah, it's a
all I
badass
did was
picture.
put some shit together. Hey, I'll be 100. AI did most of it. I just added a little to it. But that's the thing is that look it up. That's a real picture of Upchurch that's actually in it that I took. I'm
Yeah,
sure you saw the
yeah. I mean,
original. The
I've seen
man's
the original.
outside barefoot with an old school damn. I don't know if that's from the damn Civil War, or if that's from the Confederate War or what. You know.
So this dude's had some guns, like some nice ones from like the old days and stuff. And I'd say that's what that's from is I can't remember, but
And that's a
yeah.
Hellcat that is similar to the Hellcat.
Bro, did you see the motherfucking track hawk he had?
No, bro.
Bro had a track hawk in his video the other day, bro. When he was panning, showing his fence that he was getting put up, and it was a track hawk on it. It was on his Instagram. He had a
Man.
motherfucking track hawk, bro. You was talking about you want one of those, bro. You remember us talking, bro?
See, that's whatever.
I
I used to talk with the homies, and you know, they know that I'm from the country. I'm a blue collar worker, but I'm not that super country. Hey, whenever I get a new vehicle, I'm gonna get a square body type of guy. So they was like, look, we need this and we need that. Man, you need a track hawk. Like that's what would fit you, be man.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
all right, y'all got me. Y'all got me. But something that I was highly impressed by, because he wasn't able to do this in the social media era that we're in, where artists that are independent can take off. You know, well, let's start from the jump, dog. He Upchurch the Redneck was going viral before the music.
Yeah, he was on Vine for a while, and that's where he really went viral, and that's where people started noticing who he was because he was doing his funny videos. But that was when he had his gap, and you know, as they call it, the happy gap days and shit. That's what everybody says.
That's what some of the homies tell me is like, there's the messed up teeth Upchurch. Like that's
yeah.
It's almost like, you know, you got like the damn yellow hair Eminem, the blonde hair Eminem, and it's almost like a super character. You got the Upchurch with the missing tooth.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He was a super redneck character.
If you watch Ryan, yeah, he's a character, bro. He's a few different characters, and that's just what people love about him, though.
Man, hey, and that's what I saw, because I did catch some of the documentary on Ryan Upchurch just because I wanted to kind of gaze over and go through real quick and to see, hey, what have people said whenever they followed Upchurch documentary type style. And bro, this is what stood out to me off the jump. It was that whenever he was painting, he was starting to take it serious and writing lyrics at work. That whenever he went to his mother, his mom said, "Son, you can do whatever you want to. I believe in you." Whenever he told her, "I want to make country music," and
But he wanted to be a singer.
If anybody takes anything from this podcast, I want you to take this for you parents out there, because my mom loves me to death, but my mom has never believed in my music, and it's been something that I felt like held me back, you know, mentally. Man, the belief of a parent will take a kid so far. So if your kid comes to you and says, "I have a dream to do this," I tell my sons, you can do anything you want to do.
Anything you want to do.
110%.
And that's one thing that Ryan gave influence to everybody in the world that listened to his music, is that you could be what you wanted to be. It didn't matter what you was, where you came from. You could be what you wanted to be.
The overarching theme that I got from kind of what to piggyback off what you're saying is that fans were saying, this guy's the voice for me. He's been a voice for so many people that were voiceless.
Yep.
And that's really been, I think, how he was able and still is able to touch so many people, as being the voice of the voiceless, bro. And people need people out here like that. And Ryan Upchurch has been that for many people. And in an era where social media is everything, Ryan Upchurch back in 2016 dropped his first full-length album, Heart of America, and was able to Billboard chart in the top 30 on country. And this was before you could just pop off with social media.
Yeah.
And I see that he sold 1,300 copies in the first week of hard copies his first week, which shows, hey, I'm not just a social media guy. Like, I can actually do commercial success as well. And even in 2015, it was getting to a point where artists weren't selling out.
Yeah.
Not hard copies.
Right.
So he was able to jump into the game and Billboard chart independently, be able to sell hard copies independently, and that's the type of stuff that shows you like, and that's just getting started. You know, I
Yeah.
obviously have some notes here that I've got, but Upchurch's second album was Chicken Willie,
Yep.
and that one hit 2 different charts. It was 22nd on the country charts and 11 on the rap charts, just showing that he had crossover appeal. Not only can I chart in country, which is hard as hell to do,
Versatile, baby. He versatile.
and then 2017, country only EP, Summer Love full album, Son of the South was in both country top 40. 2018, he came out with the first Creeker album, showing, hey, not only can I run shit with this country shit, not
Rock.
only am I running shit with this rap shit, and I'm the king of country rap, but hey, guess what? I can make rock music too. Which
Killing it, son.
that's like, hey,
Like, this dude putting out 2 fucking albums a year, bro. Sometimes
And
3 albums a year. Crazy.
that was a big thing that my research, you know, when I'm looking up stuff, was able to spit back to me, was like, that's what it realized real quick. It was like, hey, this motherfucker was putting out shit at a neck breaking pace. And not only doing that, but charting constantly, just bam, 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 bam. And
Yep.
I know one thing, if you were an Upchurch hater, it's got to be a motherfucker to just out the blue, like, this man's already made you hate him doing this, but then he just like, hey, guess what? I can do a rock album too and chart. Like, hey, man, stop, chill, hit the brakes.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why the industry hates him so much, bro. That's exactly why the industry hates him.
I get why label owners and executives, A&Rs, would be like, man.
Son, they're fighting the fucking air, son, every time he fucking charts. You best
guy.
believe that, son. They're punching the air.
This stood out to me. He had the supernatural rap focused album that peaked at number 6 on country charts. A rap focused album peaked at number 6 on country charts. That right there was a big thing that stood out to me. And then I see that he had River Rat that went 22 on the country charts. And then 2019 Creeker 2, Parachute, which was a country rap album. And this is just 2019. We go over after that to present day, and he's put out Creeker 3. They Want Me Dead Right Now. Sing Out Your Single Throwaway.
There's so many more in between those two.
Yeah, there's so I know I missed something.
Like Project X, like fucking Everlasting Country, High D is the album. Like, there's so many, and that's what people don't understand. There's so many out here that a lot of people ain't even heard of.
See, that's the thing, is I did my research, and like the ones you're saying, it didn't spit those back out to me as I'm saying, hey, give me a list. It just kind of, I guess, hit the peak ones, but not only,
right,
you know, he's put out so much that, guess what, ChatGPT couldn't keep up.
Can't even keep up.
Can't even keep up.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Whenever I first got a shout out from Ryan, when all this stuff popped off with me and him, my phone for 2 days, I couldn't use it. I promise you, bro, I couldn't use it. It locked the fuck up on me, bro. I ain't playing.
Bro, it got to a point to where just me saying something in comments, not even at him, just at Haystack being over at his place, kind of giving him a hard time. Bro, I didn't want to get on YouTube for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. Yeah. But what was the first Ryan Upchurch song that you can remember hearing that really like hit you and made you feel some kind of way, where you felt like, man, this guy's speaking for me, like this represents me?
I would say it would be Holler Boys.
Man,
that's an anthem.
It is an anthem, brother. And I would like you, if you don't mind, well, let's get into some Upchurch music and really show people. I want people that don't know. I just wanted to do a quick overview of his career before we started talking about these songs and the impact they've had. But now that we kind of went through that, and like you said, he had Project X. Name some of the collab albums that I'm missing. I know he had an album with Boozy.
He had an album with Boozy. He's done songs with Struggle. He's done songs with everybody out here. Bro, Adam Calhoun. He's got songs with Demon Jones.
Let's not forget. I want to make sure we talk about this too. The whole "I Need an Outlaw" situation with Luke Combs.
I got that song. I actually had that song pulled up too. I'm gonna play Ghost. I want people to hear Ghost.
Let's get into it, brother.
You got it shared?
Yeah, I got you.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Time is everlasting. Time is behind you for thousands of years, and in front of you for thousands more. We are the marks in the trees, footsteps in the woods, the ripples in the water, and the whispers in the trees. Our souls will one day lurk over the somebody else in the far future.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about. This is shit you feel. It's the fucking shit that hit your soul, bro.
I feel it in Tennessee because I feel like I'm out in the woods down the road.
Yeah. This is when like the visuals was crazy back then, because like
who is these music videos?
B-Loose. I'm pretty sure it's B-Loose. Yeah.
Okay.
to stumble upon in a miraculous timing. Here today, done tomorrow. But one thing is for sure, we are upon, and one day we'll be ghosts.
Yeah, hip-hop like into a ticking exhausting baptizing Greek water cover heads and my feet slithering hissing, but they ain't gonna bite me none. Rattlesnake venom dripping off the bullets in my guns. Bob got the quicker from nuts as I go open my guns. Porch lights flickering cause the ghost feeling my buzz. Still clicking in the country of lights, you'll never find with a mean block bottles, blackberries on the vine. All I smell is muddy water, honeysuckles and deer. Me cheating county in my veins, dirty water has made me that double black junkie, Mr. General Ely with the voice of the mud strong, puppy the dick on the ball hits the road. And you hear the night all grow. And the trees release the ghosts to the ones who lost their soul. Son, I'm priceless, bone stock, old Camaro, and I'm in it to be a legend. Give a fuck about the narrow. My shit played when I'm 6 feet in the ground, 100 years in the dirt, still bumping my sound. While you dancing around the fire, while you sipping and shining.
See, he just worried about being a legend and people hearing his music, even when he's in the ground, bro. That's what it's about.
That thing that I noticed too, that whenever he spoke about his music, he talked about what he wanted to be remembered for, and it was that, like you said, like
It's not the money to him. It's not about the money to him, and that's the problem with a lot of these other artists. They're more worried about the money. They need to let the blessings come to them.
see, bro, like when I first came on Upchurch music and heard it, like I heard him speak about that, but I didn't know if that was true. I know it's true now because the way I've seen it move.
Yeah, for sure.
Tailgating with your buddies, buff, passing the fire, sympathy, chilling, watching the slow, changing the times. Think about me every time you start that fire. All hits the road, and you hear the night all grow. And the trees release the ghosts to the ones who lost their soul. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
That country ass church, bro. You can't tell me that ain't a country. I looked at white ass church, bro. Tell me that ain't fucking country. They act like this dude ain't country. That's a country ass church, bro.
Snakeskin boots till I dance on the devil. Born country with a medicine, rapping and heavy metal. Junior and Pantera, Allison transmission with a change in the back lane. Steady as spitting and dipping, but writing and rapping nigga better stay. Until I'm down in the hole, I'm the rooster man. Yeah, here I come. And I'm living for Dixie. Ain't none of you motherfuckers ever gonna evict me. Motherfuckers ever gonna evict me. All hits the road, and you hear the night all grow. And the trees release the ghosts to the ones who lost their souls. Whoa, 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 whoa,
That right there is like a like a movie, bro.
Man, hold on a second. I think that whenever I've got you on the stage is why I'm echoing. Let's see how I'm
yeah,
doing that. All right, so I think we'll have to do it like that as far as me saying this thing.
Mute.
Yeah, is wait till we get done with the track and then
Okay.
come through and
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
we'll speak on it. But that's all good, man, because we want people to see the music anyway, so that it ain't no
Yeah,
thing.
sure.
But bro, I love the way during that era, and he still does it now. But I love the narration.
Yeah.
'Cause it reminds me so much of I'm watching a movie, but I'm watching a music video, and you can tell too. And this is something the church talked about. And whether people want to believe what he says or not, go look at how much time and effort B-Luke's put into this music video compared to what he was doing recently.
Oh yeah, that's what, and that's that. He just gave up. It's like B-Loose gave up, bro.
'Cause
He
you
wasn't
can
inspired
see,
anymore.
man, that right there looks like a movie. Like B-Luke's took
Yeah.
his time and really did some shit with that. And that
That's
right
what I-
there was a big of what helped Ryan Upchurch be able to reach so many people with these music videos. And I hope that he's been able to find a music video guy he's comfortable with, that he wants to rock with going from here on out, or maybe a few, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there are some good ones out there. But I hate
Whoever's doing
that.
whoever's doing it right now, actually, I think they're doing a pretty good job. The last couple videos they've done it been pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, they've been dope. I personally like the vibe that I had on this song, bro, because I felt almost like that old school blues / country. Devil Went Down to Georgia mixed with some rap.
Yeah. Crazy, bro. It's wild, bro. That's that type shit though. A lot of people ain't heard that either. Ghost, bro. That's Ghost,
Man,
right on that.
hey, you want me to be honest with you? That's the first time I heard it.
I'd see. That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's the very first time that I heard it. So let's get into. Do you have something that we can play from one of those early country albums that
country
charted?
album.
Because
So which
I know,
one?
like Heart of America album was his first album that reached the
Yeah.
top 30 on the country chart. So I would kind of like to. I'd like to hear something from that myself and just
Okay.
kind of see.
Gotcha.
Hey, what was the first thing that a lot of people, because country's so big and even international, that might have been the introduction of Upchurch to a lot of people, was that first full-length country album.
Yeah. I got you right here, Bubba. Upchurch, Heart of America. That's a full length album. He actually puts out a skit on this album with Struggle Jennings on a phone call, and there's an intro in it. I like to probably gonna play the intro. I'll probably play the intro.
All right, yeah. If you want to do that, we can play that, because I really, like I said, that was around the time that I was fighting a court case, about to go to prison. So I missed the takeoff of Ryan Upchurch. So I love being able to go back and see what this was all about and see why so many people fell in love with his music and were impacted so much.
Right.
At this point in time, when country, what was the first thing that you came across Upchurch? What album was it that you first heard and you really knew right then, I'm a Ryan Upchurch supporter?
Bro, it was Cheatham County, his first ever.
And Cheatham County, correct me if I'm wrong, was an EP.
Yeah, it was an EP. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And that's what I was saying, was he had put out the Cheatham County EP and then came with Heart of America, which is a full length album, and then charted. Crystal, what's up? I appreciate the happy birthday wish.
That's probably what. Yeah, thanks. Happy birthday, man. I should have told you too while we was live. Damn it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just go ahead and play Cheatham County first, and then we'll go to Heart of America.
Man, let's do it.
It's ready. You ain't sharing it. All right, man, you might be. It might have be hidden. There it is. Okay, got you.
Man, these boys think they got me. You ain't got shit, son. I'm the Lane Frost of this shit. So bring your ass on there. I'm on my country boy shit, hillbilly like it's Beverly. Cherry red Chevy lift, hit about a couple feet. Roots in my boots and I ain't gotta prove shit. Follow me down to my woods, boy, and hop off in these sticks. We got clips, we got guns, shot them times off in this mud. I'm from back with sheet of cannon, boy, the freeway say it all. Dropping bucks, making dollars, small time and down from the hollow. Made a finger to the world, cause America's my dollar. We got clips, we got guns, shot them times off in this mud. I'm from back with sheet of cannon, boy, the freeway say it all. Dropping bucks, making dollars, small time and down from the hollow. Made a finger to the world, cause America's my dollar. When I started from the bottom, now your honky got a buzz on. Habs blue ribbon, cranking up a thumping country song. Tailgating, drinking beer, rolling up the greenery. Shooting at the ducks while they passing by my scenery. I came up from nothing, now my face in more than 50 states. Pedal to the metal, I ain't even go and tap the brakes. And I ain't from the city, I'm from hollers, rivers, streets, and lakes. Redneck as it gets, cause this boy ain't got time to go and fake. Now let me pop that clutch. I ain't your man with the plan, no, that always crunch. I'm that motherfucking house now, a zero trust. Rolling through your damn city in this bucket of rust. We got clips, we got guns, dropping times off in this mud. I'm from back with sheet of cannon, boy, the freeway say it all. Dropping bucks, making dollars, small time and down from the hollow. Made a finger to the world, cause America's my dollar. We got clips, we got guns, dropping times off in this mud. I'm from back with sheet of cannon, boy, the freeway say it all. Dropping bucks, making dollars, small time and down from the hollow. Made a finger to the world, cause America's my dollar. Nashville born, small hick town raised. On the edge of Music Road, cornfield, wind sways. Ford Dodge, Chevrolet, rust bucket still pays. Everything gets dirty trying to pave that way. I ain't never had a handout, never had to pick me up. Budweiser beer bottles breaking in my pickup truck. Chip on my shoulder, rocking me a heavy farmer's stand. On the street, me love me cause I'm popular on Instagram. Haters say I'm faking shit, say I'm the flame that's barely lit when I didn't have the management to make sure that I'm well equipped. So fingers up and shots on me, famous and I'm 23. Self-made son, country boy from Middle Tennessee. We got clips, we got guns, shot them times off in this mud. I'm from back with sheet of cannon, boy, the freeway say it all. Dropping bucks, making dollars, small time and down from the hollow. Made a finger to the world, cause America's my dollar. We got clips, we got guns, shot them times off in this mud. I'm from back with sheet of cannon, boy, the freeway say it all. Dropping bucks, making dollars, small time and down from the hollow. Made a finger to the world, cause America's my dollar.
Hey, one thing I want to say about this is, for one, okay, let me take this off. My bad.
I'm gonna tell you.
For one, you can hear the youngness in his voice and that hunger. You can hear that he's hungry. He's young. This is the thing I wanted to point out about them flying that flag out there where they're at. Where I'm at, I'm an hour and a half from Knoxville. So, Johnson City, I might hit the wrong corner and end up, in the hood. This man's right down from Nashville, Tennessee, and they flying that motherfucker proud.
Yeah, for sure. They don't care.
And that's the thing is that, and I think that's why Upchurch uses the N word like he does, is that it's just a natural thing, and it was never a racist thing to fly that flag. So he's just who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as bad as I hate to see where things are at now, it was dope to see, the OG Deerdorf and Upchurch connection as friends that you see there in that music video.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. There's a lot of memories like that in several different videos that Deerdorf's in. I feel bad about that, bro. Prayers to all them involved in that situation. It got that shit's got out of hand. Crazy.
Man, we didn't do this podcast to be on drama, but this just shows more of the power of Ryan Upchurch and the fact that so many people stay clung to what he's doing, and the fact that some of these people wouldn't even be a part of this community if it wasn't for him. I see somebody was in the chat talking about hardcore MMA still going at Dagburn. Like, that's another person that wouldn't have a channel, wouldn't have a following.
All right, y'all go make sure you give them a view. I'm going to end this, okay? Much love.
If it wasn't for Ryan Upchurch
Or
I'm
Dagburn.
trying to cook
or
dinner.
Dagburn.